Alright, we're going to see if we can do a real-time diagnostic. I have a customer that called in. It's a Taylor 350 that died while operating. They were driving along, power just shuts off. No screen, no nothing. And let's see if we can go through and do a little bit of troubleshooting. See if we can do this real time. So there's our victim. We had a technician come over here and he had to lower the mast because it was stuck in the air with all the rigging and everything, and the customer needed the rigging. So here we go. We're gonna see if we can get it figured out. I'm gonna take you along for the ride. And it's icy out today, so that's super cool too. Had to get all my highly visibles on. Alright, had to get keys from the customer. Alrighty. Now we can see what it's doing. Yeah, they weren't dead. Or, they weren't kidding. She dead. Okay, so just checking all the breakers. There's breakers on the front of this. Okay. Then there's also on the side panel, let me zoom out a little bit, geez. There's a side panel here. I gotta get a screwdriver, open that up. That's one thing I lost. I had a number 3 snappy screwdriver. I don't know where it's at. See if we can do this number 2. I guess this is a number 2. Okay. Looks like all the breakers are good. There's our main breakers. And then there's fuses in here too. I might have to check those. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Nope. See, that's the back side of all those breakers I was touching. Okay. Wheel. Let's get to looking at these fuses. Oh, it's windy too, dang it. It's gonna suck. We could have put these somewhere else, you know. like somewhere fairly reasonable to get to. Let's set you down here, see if I can do this two-handed. Hopefully not break my fingernail off, that'd be cool. That fuse looks good. I don't have these machines memorized, so I don't know necessarily what these all do. I just know they're here. Oh, come on. It's like 9 or 10 degrees outside, which is not the coldest, but it still makes it difficult to do things. There we go. That one looks good. Last one here. Oh, come on. That looks good as too. Good as well. Okay. And there's one more on this back side here. Oh. How about that? Yeah, that's our problem right there. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Burnt that sucker down, didn't we? Let me turn off this truck. Before we melt this mofo down. How about that for diagnosis? Cool. That was it right there. Found it. Huh. Go figure. Alright, I got one of those I can swap with, I think. Alright, so I did have one of these. Thought I threw this sucker away. And this one obviously is not in the best condition. Yeah, focus. Focus. Yeah, it's not in the best condition, but it'll work until we get a new one ordered. That way we can get the customer going again. Yeah, I thought I threw this thing away. No, anyways, yeah, we'll get them going and then warm it up in the truck right now. And we'll swap this out and get them running. All right, I got my tools out here. Forgot to record that part. I'm sure you didn't really care where I got my tools from. And I'm just gonna set my phone down. The one thing I tell a lot of my younger techs is before you get too deep into, you know, pulling out wiring schematics and, you know, voltage testing and all that stuff, just look at stuff, play with things. I mean, I kind of generally knew where a lot of this is. I don't know how all of it works. I know how a good portion of it works. I worked on this stuff long enough. And I always tell them it's doesn't kill a guy just to kind of look at things just for a minute. See if we can get it figured out just by playing with things, looking at things. And then make sure you do all this stuff with the battery off. Okay. And I had 2 of these, and I know one of them's bad. I should have thrown the bad one away. I actually kept it for a training aid. I'm trying to make training materials for some of my technicians. Trying to make training a little bit more practical. You know, when you go in there and try to troubleshoot stuff that's actually bad instead of just constantly having theory. Japanese Deer Park, how can I help you? Japanese deer Wagyu. Only the best for you. It's all deer Wagyu. That's what I said when my life fell apart too. What's up? I appreciate you guys following me along on this one. A little bit different format, not heavily edited. I didn't know how this was going to go immediately, so I was hoping it'd be fairly straightforward. So if you like this format and the way that I did the video, be sure you leave a comment down below. As always, like, subscribe, share. I know you can tell there's a couple edits in between. That was mainly just to go get a screwdriver or whatever from the truck. But I just wanted to kind of show what it's like to walk into a situation with an open mind and trying to keep it simple. There we go. Alrighty, well, I'll get a hold of you shortly. Alright, bye. That's my work bestie. Old Jason. Always got to have a work bestie, that's for sure. That one doesn't get a locky washer because I don't think it fits with it. It might have fit with it, I don't know. We just need this to work for now. A random shutdown like this doesn't generally go this smooth. In this case it did. But the main point I was wanting to drive home is keeping things extremely simple. Play with things, mess with stuff, figure out how it works. Alright, do I got that in there? There's our no good melted one. So, well, let's see how good I am. Let's see if we lucked out today. See if I hooked it back up right. That'd actually be kind of cool. Let her disconnect back on. And then I had to put the brake back on because we had to take the brake off to push this out of the way. Hey! That's how we do. Heck yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, now I just gotta order a part. And as the guy I like to watch all the time on TikTok, Check Engine Chuck, that's a diag. If you don't watch Check Engine Chuck, you should. That guy's sharp. I like him. So yeah, we'll order that part. As soon as we get it in, we'll get her swapped out and be good as new. So hope you like that live look, and we'll see you guys next time on Fix-Ish.